Get ready to go beyond the headlines on the issues you care about. This is News Central, live at 5 with Kenny B.
For now, when we return, we'll be joined by Sheri Riley, who is the creator of Exponential Living, who will share some tips on how to achieve optimum life balance. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to News Central. I'm Joanna Torres. In today's Fox Focus segment, we are joined by Sheri Riley, who is the creator of the Exponential Living program, as well as the Chief Partnership Strategist of Glue Inc. Sheri, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And why don't you go ahead and tell us a bit first, what is Glue Inc.?
Glue is a 14-year-old strategic consulting firm, and we develop profitable partnerships between products and personalities. So our clients are everyone from the NBA to the Atlanta Hawks, Usher Raymond, Ludacris, the WNBA, CVS Pharmacy. So we're 14 years old, based out of Atlanta, and we've been able to do some tremendous partnerships over the last few years.
Now, if someone is not a celebrity, do you also work with, everyday people who may be, struggling in life or need some advice as far as being successful?
And that's Exponential Living. Over the course of these last 25 years in the entertainment industry, what I found is a lot of entertainers know what they love to do, they're gifted in what they do, but they don't know who they are. And what I've realized and what I found is that's true of most of us. When you ask someone, who are you? They'll tell you, oh, I'm the CEO, or I'm a singer, or I'm a mother. But authentically, who are you? And so Exponential Living is really working with individuals to stop spending 100% of their time on 10% of who they are, and then expecting 100% of their fulfillment.
Well, what are some of the tips you do tell people in order to get that fulfillment out of their life?
Well, one of the big ones is live in your own power, and that's perspective, ownership, wisdom, engagement, and then that's the reward. Perspective is, instead of waking up in the morning and grabbing your smartphone, checking Facebook, getting your emails, what's my to-do list? It's like, what is this day going to accomplish? What do you want to do? And one of the first steps in creating that balance is, what do I want to accomplish today? Then the ownership of that. Well, you know what? I'm not happy in this job, or I love this job, but I'm not happy in other areas of my life. Taking ownership of that and making those necessary steps with the wisdom to make valid decisions, great choices, which means you're engaged in your own life, you're engaged in the life of those around you, which is the reward. So those are some of the key steps to exponential living and, trying to achieve that balance that we're all seeking.
So after someone works with you in your organization, what is usually the impact that they have in their life after they walk away after working with you?
Oh my gosh, I have a great story. On the way here, actually, I was talking to someone that I've worked with for over 7 years, and she's an important radio personality in Atlanta, but she's always wanted to do TV, she's always wanted to do sports commentary, but she was successful on radio. But when I really began to work with her, she was so unhappy. And as we really defined success for her, success wasn't the things that she was doing. There was other definitions of success that she never really had the courage to step into. And so she resigned from the top radio station in Atlanta, and now she is living the dream. She's been in plays, she was doing commentary for the Chick-fil-A Bowl, on ESPN. Acting is next. She's been working on some key roles. She's been in a few Rainforest films. But she's one of the examples of, having the courage to be faithful. It hasn't happened overnight, but she had the courage to say, I'm going to step away from this dream because I've achieved it and step into another dream.
That's great. Sheri, can you go ahead and give out your information as far as if someone who is interested and can use some of your life coaching, how can they reach you? Is there a website or a phone number?
Yes, glueinc.com is the Glue website, and for Exponential Living, it's exponentialliving.com. And for me personally, would love to connect on Twitter, which is at Sheri Riley, which is SHERIRILEY.
Okay. Well, we ran out of time, Sheri, but thank you so much for being here with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And that'll do it for our Fox Focus segment here today. Now it's time